Have you ever made a foolish decision? So, how did it turn out? Did you learn from your mistakes, or did you make the same mistake over again? We all make bad decisions from time to time, but what we do next is what sets us apart. Do we learn from our experiences and adjust our thinking, or do we repeat them over and over again? In this book, the author will help you avoid making common thinking errors that can lead you to making bad decisions. So here are 99 brief but profound rules for thinking better that will change your life. Welcome to the channel. At the end of the video, I will tell you how you can get this book for free. And if you don't have time to read the book, I will also give you a way to get the audiobook for free, so please watch till the end. Thinking is hard work. Most people think they think well, but actually they only think they think well. Very few people possess the ability to think clearly. But why? Why is it so difficult to think clearly? According to the author, it's because our brain doesn't want to waste energy. It prefers to conserve energy and relies on past experiences to deal with new situations. However, this often leads to making irrational decisions. Our brain uses mental shortcuts to make decisions quickly, but these shortcuts can lead to systematic errors in thinking. So how can we avoid making these thinking errors? The author suggests that we should be aware of the existence of such errors and develop the ability to recognize them. But how can we do this? By reading this book, The Art of Thinking Clearly. This book is a compilation of 99 rules or principles that will help you avoid making common thinking errors. Each rule is accompanied by an explanation and an example so that you can easily understand and apply it to your own thinking. So what are some of the thinking errors that we should avoid? One of the most common ones is the availability heuristic. This is the tendency to overestimate the likelihood of events that are more easily recalled. For example, after watching a few news reports about plane crashes, you may start to think that flying is dangerous. Or after reading a story about someone being bitten by a shark, you may avoid going to the beach. These are examples of availability heuristics. Another common thinking error is confirmation bias. This is the tendency to seek out and interpret information in a way that confirms our existing beliefs. For example, if you believe that women are bad drivers, you may only pay attention to stories about female drivers who get into accidents and ignore stories about male drivers who get into accidents. So how can we overcome these thinking errors? The author provides some practical tips that can help you become a more rational thinker. For example, he suggests that you should be aware of your biases and how they can affect your thinking. You should also be willing to change your mind when confronted with new evidence and be open to considering different perspectives. If you want to learn more about how to think clearly and make better decisions, I highly recommend reading this book. You can get the book using the link in the description below. If you don't have time to read the book, you can also get the audiobook for free using the link in the description. Please subscribe and tap the bell to get notified about new videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time.